What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we've got ourselves a preview copy of the Steam build for Warhammer 40K Mechanicus. We checked it out a while ago, but it was basically just like some demo levels. There wasn't a whole lot to it. And so this is what's coming when they decide they're going to release, I guess in like November. I don't know. Maybe this is a new preview build. I was kind of confused about it because they said that this was they said that this was a preview build, so I assumed it was going on Steam. But the release is in like November, so I don't know. Either way, let's just play the game. Let's check it out. You guys know that I'm a big Warhammer 40K fan. I'm not a big fan of the Omnissiah and the Mechanicus. I'll be honest with you. I'm more of an Inquisition kind of guy. I'm just saying that worshipping anything other than the Emperor seems a little sketchy. You know, I think those dudes on Mars might be up to something. I'm just saying they don't call him the Emperor, and that seems a little heretical to me. But anyways, let's dive in. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and the supernatural horrors of the beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleet, serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, maybe, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries, known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weakness, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and more spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitari troops. It's a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age, or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. An echo in the noosphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the Imperium, and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Cicatrix Maledictum has descended. The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Emissus Solaris within the Ultramar Segmentum. That's in the hinterlands of the Forge World Metallica. Their tech priests will want to be involved in any investigation. Where Metallica is, Stygies 8 demands to be. Any investigation shall begin with myself and Magi from each of those Forge Worlds then. Search the rolls, Redditus. Gather them. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen, but be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear, and I hope I have woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul, but by the Omnissiah I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Rhysach. He vanished while on the Explorator mission to investigate Xeno structures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis, he found something. Tech Inquisitor Scavola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And to the heretics of Stygies 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will, a dereliction of logic, Scavola. Macarian 16:4, watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. I called you here, Lector Dogmatus Vedix, because your knowledge of spiritual matters and cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with any moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence and, if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources that we have brought with us. Benefit analysis, peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, potential and plus opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos Scavola, not appropriate them. Themysciran Manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for to us it will be as the house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. Magos, I have not properly expressed my gratitude for bringing me on this mission. It is an opportunity to study the aliens up close. We are rarely afforded such a choice. I did not bring you as a favor, Teresis. A Magos does not grant favors, even to those he has mentored in person. Your xenolinguistic skills could be relevant in ascertaining any threat on Silva Tenebris. I wonder if he speaks, Eldar. I understand. You will not find me wanting. I do not expect to. I trained you myself. What could he be wanting, though? Maybe some Mechana cookies? Some Mechana juice? I don't know. You gotta bring snacks on these adventures. There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without any trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magos. You do not relish this mission, Subdominus Kepra. I ascertain this from your pupil dilation and nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground will suffer, but that is not something I imagine troubles a Magos. Some tech priests choose to excise the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rank of Magos. I did not. I have fought under many magi, with no emotion for the loss of men and women in combat. I am glad to know that I'm not doing that again. I am capable of quarantining emotions in my neurovaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I am not ruled by them, but neither am I ignorant. That is why casualty rates on mission under my command are 11.7% below the average. I'll take that as a good omen. Magos, stable orbit has been achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in geosynchronous orbit for the duration of the mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition is recommended. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckert's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Reditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Resac's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to the underground structure so your tech priests can begin exploration. Auto-reporting routines added to tech priest internal cogitators. Intelligence on high-value targets is critical. I hope we don't run into any high-value targets. Experience dictates whatever these Xenos are, they aren't likely to welcome our intrusion into their ruins. Yet, we must be prepared for the eventuality, hence my bringing Prime Hermeticus Captrix on this mission. If there are still Xenos life forms, their destruction will likely form principal objectives. Know the prey. Find the prey. The hunt commences. They've done a pretty good job at capturing the lore and kind of the mechanical, almost AI nature of the tech priests of the Mechanicus. You don't see that very often. A lot of the time, when they write them into games, they'll make them almost human. I like how these guys feel emotionless. they feel like they're just going about a subroutine that's being dictated by some mainframe somewhere. They're thinking about everything in kind of a cold Vulcan logic, essentially, as they go in. I like that. That writing is actually rare in Warhammer 40K. Usually, writers are human, therefore they inject humanity into everything. This time around, they've done a great job as making you feel like you're just some tendril of code seeking out an objective for the Empire. A derelict Xenos tomb, rubble littering the corner of every room. Dark shadows are cast over cracked slabs of tarnished metal by crumbled openings in the tomb's ceiling. Signs of light sources can be found, but they are often broken and rarely connected to a power source to be able to illuminate the dark. The smell of ages past, fungal spores, and dust hit the cohorts that enter new rooms as they pry open tomb doors that no longer serve their purpose. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let the secrets of this world equal 0. I counsel caution, Magos Faustinius. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saint 7.91. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Vidix. The structure is too deeply buried. In Scavola, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. The Explorator unit of the Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There's no telling what we're going to find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a morale threat exists that the Skitarii are less than able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for the Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that a Tech Priest affords. Skitarii are like elite warriors of the Mechanicus, in case you're wondering what they are. If you piss off the Tech Priests, the Skitarii will definitely show up. They're kind of like the royal guard of the Mechanicus. I agree, Subdominus. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised, we're going in. This dude was like, don't worry, I will lead from the front of the back. Welcome to the exploration overview. This is a projection of the tomb our tech priests are sending us to. You decide the direction our expedition forces from here. Okay. Take a look around and drag. Alright, so there you go. All done. Good to go. We'll send them over to there, maybe. The Xenos hieroglyphs. I know of them. They are my undoers, Necrons. Mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is a work of the alien, Magos. Codex Fulminatus 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. I love the music too, dude. They did a great job, like, sucking you into the ambiance, or the ambience, however you say it, and atmosphere of the game. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information of what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, the commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. But to scrutinize. Actually, we'll secure the location first. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Thank the Omnissiah, no one was close enough to be hit by the radiation, but something is happening in there, and it's something huge. What is that right there? Data? Ooh, I've got datums. Alright, let's move to the next room. See what we got going on for right now. Nothing? Okay, well, if it's just an empty vessel, then I guess we don't have to play around with it too much. Oh, no. Red holographic enemies within a room show potential of a fight if you were to enter. However, this is not always guaranteed, as our data on enemy locations is not 100% accurate. Necrons. Resac did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they're as deadly as they are inhuman. Fun factoid, the Necrons almost wiped out the galaxy. The creators, the original old race in the universe, created the orcs in order to fight them because the orcs could not be destroyed. And so that was the original function of the orcs. They were bred and genetically engineered by, forget the name of the old race. It's been too long since I've gone through and read books or anything like that. But anyways, the orcs were a response to the Necrons. But the orcs kind of got out of control and like blasted half the galaxy in half. And like, yeah, they did fight back the Necrons. They did a great job, but then they became like a new threat to the universe. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood structures or creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Extreme caution, do not charge too needlessly. We can crusade. Well, Deus Vult. We will wipe them out. They are Xenos scum, and they must fall for the Emperor's grace to descend upon this planet. This is the battle arena view. Using the power of the Noosphere, you'll control your cohort of deadly Adeptus Mechanicus units while you sit safely in orbit on the Cestus Metallicon. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. Bro, I put my unit all over the place. I'll drag my unit all over this battlefield. My unit's gonna be up in this piece. How come there's only 2 of us? To move a unit, left mouse button, okay. Alright, let's move him. That requires cognition. Yeah, I guess move up. I don't know. You've just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. There are several ways to collect the CP. The fastest way is moving the tech priest close enough to the source of CP. Well, there you go. Grab it on your way, man. Grab those data munchies. Cognition are stored at the bottom of the screen. They are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. Okay. Oh, we can use it to, like, double up and do other stuff. Can I fire at an enemy target? Yeah, do it. That's what I'm talking about. You've not revealed the life of this enemy yet. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo Skull's specialized weapons and other abilities reveal the life of an enemy. Oh. So I've got a Servo Skull right there. This is your Servo Skull. Every tech priest has their own. Servo Skulls are very helpful in combat and cognition collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Oh, wow, we wrecked him up good. That dude had a terrible day. There's our CP right there. You've revealed the life of this enemy. Knowing your enemy will greatly increase your chances of success. Servo Skulls reveal health points, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You can then decide what weapon types will work best in defeating the vile creature. Hold down spacebar to enter Noospheric View. This is how the tech priests view reality. You'll be able to see all known battle statistics there. Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, that's the stuff. I could get rid of one of my cogitator thingies, but I think I would like to end his turn. Oof, we got shot back, y'all. Through pain, I find wisdom. I don't know if he has an AoE. I'd rather not find out, in all honesty, if I can help it. Let's go ahead and eliminate an enemy real fast. He also has a Phosphor Serpenta. Not enough cognition points. Did I move too far? Yeah, I guess reveal him then. Are those my cognition points right there? I don't really want to move up on this guy. You are about to move using cognition movement. That happens when you move within the orange movement outline. Confirming the movement will use the cognition points, but allow your tech priest to move a further distance. Oh, that costs 2. I can see the little pips right there. Okay. When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square to the enemy, you are unable to use ranged weapons. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I just hit this guy? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Put him down. 3 damage, and he's been defeated. We've picked up 1 cognition from that kill. Killing Necrons isn't as simple as other Xenos races. Necrons are made of self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this the reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight, but will return to fighting conditions soon. The speed at which a Necron returns to life is based on multiple factors. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this state will destroy them indefinitely. Yeah, I guess fall back. I can't shoot him or anything like that, but hey, we got cognition points, so that's alright. Hopefully he's too far away to fight us. At the start of every new turn, there's data acquisition. This phase is when CP are replenished at Necron cognition reserves. Oh, really? Okay. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every turn. Oh. Yeah, surround him. How many servitors can I call in? Alright, yeah, call in some servitors. Oh, I can only call in one servitor. Oh, I thought I was calling in all of them. So he's got one cognition right there. When servitors are hit by enemy weapons, they instantly digitize the damage received into combat information that can be used against the enemy. This is represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are very useful in all your... Oh, okay, so you kind of want to use them to tank for you a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and finish him off. So he's down. That leaves us with a couple of CP. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In battle terms, this means we've killed him. Okay. Yeah, go down here and gather that cognition. Perfecto. We'll move down that way, and then we'll end that turn. I don't know if we have an Overwatch or anything like that. In Mechanicus, there are two types of units, tech priests or troops, such as the one as you deploy to the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and abilities. However, they are useful and should not be overlooked. Okay. Can they use cognition points? It appears as though they might not be able to. If you don't know what a servitor is basically like a meat slave. That's all that it is. If you're like a criminal or something like that in the Imperium, they lobotomize you and they convert you into like a living flesh robot that serves the Imperium essentially as loading. I mean, they can use them as forklifts. They can be used for just about anything. Same thing with servo skulls. I think you're honored if you're a servo skull, I think. You become a servo skull if you did something heroic or something like that. I don't recall exactly. You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use your Phosphor Serpenta. Some weapons like the Phosphor Serpenta require cognition points to use. Look to the right of each weapon to learn the cost. Okay. Wonder if I can shoot him from right there. I'm going to try. Yeah, use the Serpenta. There you go. 6 to 8 damage. Drop him. I want this dude up and out of commission. That's what I'm talking about right there. No threat remaining. So we got 50 data right there, and we purged the Xenos. Once a fight is over, you'll return to the exploration overview. Keep in mind the health of your cohort. This will define the risks you can take going forward. I take all the risks, man. We banging out in here. We don't even care. We're out here to do some gangster stuff in the Imperium. We don't slow up. We don't stop. We don't ever surrender. We're the Mechanicus. We're in here to get the job done. Hypothesis formulation. Sarcophagi, coffins, and burial places. Structural purpose designation tomb. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. We can observe them. We can ignite them. Let's observe them. They're waking up. Okay, we got some more of these little pointy things up here, these datums. I assume we trade those for resources and upgrades later or something. I don't know if that's like XP or if that's like a currency. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals that you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's probably problematic. That's probably going to be an issue. I don't want to be surrounded. Oh, we're not surrounded, dude. We're fighting on one flank right now. We're good. He's got the first turn, though. So we'll probably want to deploy together and far away to make sure that, like, they can't get after us in a... Oh, but there's a thingy over there that lets me suck up points. I might be able to get the Serpenta going. Yeah, get the cognition, I guess. And then maybe we'll push back this way. I don't know. Like, I have loads of cognition now, so I'm going to use one, since we depleted that, to move as far as I can. And let's start putting a little buck on this guy. That's what I'm talking about. I like the weapon effects, too. They look very effervescent and fluffy. I like it. Go ahead and reveal his life real fast so I know what we're playing with here. And now that we don't have any moves left to, like, mess around with, let's go ahead and pull back. The Serpenta should be good. That's going to do 5 to 7 damage. We'll hope for a 6. 5 damage. Oh, he's down. Nice. Okay. So we didn't get any overkill right there, but I'll take it. Let's go ahead and move forward. We should be able to fire the Serpenta on the next turn, too. Ouch. 3 damage. Okay. Definitely have to be careful about that. Hopefully I can fire Scarabs. What the hell are Scarabs? Oh, weak, bro. I walked right into a trap. I didn't know that those were bad. Oof. Christ almighty. Or I guess Emperor protects. Last time this didn't work, but I think it just deploys the last one. So what are scarabs? Oh, he's disabled in melee. Yeah. Can you move out of melee without getting hit? Go ahead and finish this cat off real fast. I don't want him getting back up. Let him die real fast. There we go. He's got melee, so we'll move him over here to fight with these scarabs, I guess. And we'll leave him kind of in range to get whacked. Well, there's a little bit of damage. The servitor did his job. Oh, never mind. He only killed a couple of them. Weak, servitor. Super weak. What are those guys doing? Oh, they're repairing him. Okay, so that's going to be problematic. That shall be an issue. All right, let's move up here. Let's finish off the scarabs. And now the scarabs are down. You selected a weapon that is not in range of any target. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, move over to there. We've got enough points right now to where we can play around with it. I feel okay about it. Go ahead and, I guess, Serpenta that guy. Perfect. No more scarabs to mess around with. And the next turn, we'll rush into melee and make it happen. Use that on him. I'd like to know how much health he has. He's got 6. I'll probably flank around this way with this guy, although it doesn't seem to be necessary. You've used all possible actions. Okay, that's fine. Ends the turn. Wonder if you've got like a dodge chance or anything like that, or if you're pretty limited in that regard. Oof. Yeah, drop in a servitor. I could definitely use the help on this fight. The more combat I can undertake, the happier a camper I will be. It's a legitimate strategy, y'all. Don't get mad. Looks like we're in range from right here. Congratulations, you're about to anger the machine spirit of this weapon. All weapons have sacred machine spirits that we must respect. Machine spirits become anger. When a machine spirit is angered, there's a chance the weapon may not follow the direct commands. Okay. So 20% chance to cancel, 40% chance to deal minimum, 40% chance to deal a critical. Do it. There you go. We made it mad and it worked out. I was wondering what those little bars were underneath the weapons, if they were ammo or like what they were supposed to be. I honestly had no idea. We'll go ahead and move him around too. For you, move up. Ew, no, I don't have any of the things left that I want to have. Oh, and I can't get down to the cogitator either. Well, hopefully those two can resolve it over here, because I want him to go get the data, or whatever, the cogitator points. Hey, there we go. There are attacks of opportunity. If they try to move outside... Oh, nice. We neutralized them. My name is Splattercat. This is Warhammer 40K Mechanicus. I hope you guys are liking the gameplay so far. If you wanted to get the game, you can wishlist it down below. Leave a like on the video if you wanted to help out the channel tremendously. Think about stopping by Twitch TV/Splattercat Gaming every single day, where I'll be hanging out live. And other than that, I got nothing else for you. Thanks for joining me for more indie games. Hi to everybody.